Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys all had a wonderful day. Oh, it's a beautiful day for September. Tonight's topic of conversation is going to be It's Just a Movie. We'll start with chick flicks, romantic comedy, romance, romantic drama, whatever. You do know that your real married life is not going to end like Sandra Bullock's life in the movies, or I don't know, I don't watch a lot of movies, but you fucking know it's not going to end like that. It's not going to end with him scooping you up in his arms and swinging you around and kissing you and you're giggling and then the credits roll. Trust me, I know. If my husband tried to pick me up and swing me around, he'd rupture a disc and I'd be feeding him fucking soup through a straw. Oh, if you add touching of the face and the hair and kisses on the forehead and everything, it's the romance is going to last a lot longer, but it's not going to end like it does in the movies. So ladies, stop comparing your husbands to these guys on the movies and then treating them like shit or thinking they're a fucking asshole when they're not romantic like that. They don't have a writer. Horror movies, it's pretty much going to end like it does in a horror movie. It's going to start with Miss Size Zero. I don't care what color her hair is. All I know is it's longer and it's nicer than mine. And she's got big, huge fake boobs, and she's really fit and tanned, ironically tanned. She's going to die first. Why? Because I'm going to shove her in front of the chainsaw or the machete or the knife or whatever's coming at us. Why? Because I'm bigger than her. I have zero morals when it comes to preserving my own life. I'm going to shove that bitch in front of the fucking chainsaw and then book her down the road. I'm going to be Seabiscuit, Secretariat, and American Pharaoh all in one. And I'm not going to stop running until I find a fucking cop. I'm not saying I'm not gonna die. I'm just saying I'm not gonna die first. Great car stunts. Please don't think you can take your Ford Focus. Sorry, Vicky. Your Ford Focus, 4-speed, manual transmission for anybody that doesn't know what a stick is, and think that you're gonna drive it off the lot, rev the shit out of it, drop the clutch, and then like burn rubber like it's a Mustang or it's an old Charger. That shit ain't gonna happen. You're gonna stall it, probably at a light. Everybody's gonna point and laugh. And you are left with a car that probably won't start and no dignity. You figured because it was a front wheel drive that you would do backwards donuts. And it would be really cool. It'll be like, old school when all of us old farts used to like to take our cars and chop donuts at the edge of town and shit like that. No, it's not gonna work like that on a front wheel drive. You're probably going to break the axles. I've seen it. I was that asshole standing on the corner pointing and laughing because that's the sympathetic bitch that I am. And finally, stunt movies. Nitro Circus, Jackass. They all were funny, except for when everybody started shitting in cups and then throwing up. That stuff really didn't appeal to me. I just shut it off. You see these movies, and you think these stunts are a good idea. You don't realize that it took months of training. There's professional crews standing nearby. There's like 4 or 5 ambulances, surgeons, and a fucking coroner standing there. Like, you watch these things, and you think it's a great idea. My husband and my son spend their Sunday mornings watching stupid people doing stupid stunts on YouTube. It's the highlight of their Sunday morning. They piss themselves laughing. And I stand there and just shake my fucking head. They watched the movie. Let's start with the idiots that like to get on a skateboard or a wagon or those little battery-powered kiddie cars. Anything with wheels on it. They start at the top of the hill. It's about 5 miles down, with a pretty good fucking grade to it. And they think it's a good idea to careen down that hill 80 miles an hour, balls first. Not thinking that at the bottom of that hill is a pine tree. It's a big pine tree. Not a lot of give to a pine tree. They go down 80 miles an hour, balls first. Exactly how did you think that was going to end? Because I saw it ending with you ending up in the emergency room with your testicles in a fucking baggie and your friends laughing going, "We got it on YouTube!" The upshot is these fucking idiots won't have any kids. Why? Because they have just turned their testicles into cottage cheese in a Marvel bag. Chances are pretty good they won't be fucking breeding. You thought it was a good idea to lay on the ground while your buddy, 2 stories up, dropped a tire on your balls. Now you're picking out your prom dress. Girls don't do stupid shit like that. Oh, you get the odd one that decides to do all that and drive her bearded clam into whatever stationary object there is. Doesn't matter if it's a concrete slab or a post or a tree. She's gonna try it to keep up with the guys when in reality she should have just sucked his dick. No, girls take a more subtle approach. I've seen this one too many times on a video or in real life. They decide they want to shoot sweetheart's gun. I am a hunter. I have used firearms all my life. Here's a tip, ladies. If they hand you a firearm and they're pissing themselves laughing, don't shoot it. Don't put your eye up to the scope or the eye thingy. Don't rest your cheek on the stock, the wood thingy. If you do that, chances are pretty good when you pull that trigger, it ain't gonna fucking end well. She's usually dressed like a redneck hooker. She goes, "Is this right?" She has a ball cap on that says like redneck to the end or something like that. And she shoots this weapon. Before you do that, think, is this a good idea? Why? Because nobody likes a fucking one-eyed stripper. Or worse, they have Sweetie's handgun. If it says 357, 44, 45, 38, don't fucking shoot it. Why? Good question. Because Pumpkin is going to shoot that bitch one-handed, and while everybody's laughing, she's going to pull that trigger. And what's going to happen? She's going to snap her wrist and break about 3 fucking bones in her arm. Moral of the story is, if it's in a movie, it's not real. You can't make it real no matter how hard you try. Oh, I'm not saying reality TV's any better. I'm just saying if you watch it on TV, it is fake as shit. So please, by all means, don't try to live your life around a movie or emulate a movie. It's not going to happen for you. Just saying. If you like this video and you like the movies but you don't expect your life to be like a movie, great. Thank you again for the love and support. You guys are a wonderful bunch. If you don't like this video, well, I guess stop doing stupid shit. You guys all have a good night. Please, take care of yourselves.